Hello, everybody, and welcome to this brand new episode of Music to Live For with Shanti. The episode today is produced by MitchBox.productions, and I'm here with the Swiss band SUNSET99. So let's go!
Check this out. Music to live for with Shanti.
By doing that video clip too that we did with music video with MitchBox Productions, which we salute again. Thank you, Mitch.
Hi, MitchBox.
It was really nice to see how people that we worked with responded to us. We went to the Hotel Castagnola in Lugano, which is Villa Castagnola.
Beautiful hotel, by the way.
I mean, it's like 200 meters from my home, but I would totally sleep there. It's really magnificent. They were so kind. Yeah. They gave us that room with lake view. Mm-hmm. Really, thank you.
Shout out to the Hotel Villa Castagnola.
Big shout out. Exactly. That's a really that's one of the best hotels in Lugano, and they were really nice. And we went there, and there was people that was helping us, and it was really just really cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was also an expensive music video, like at first. So thanks to Info Giovani also, because they have they give us the opportunity to for the payments and everything.
Exactly.
Because we're starting, from the start. So
well, we paid a lot because recording the album, we wanted to do something professional, so we went to a studio. We paid that. Yeah. We went to Rec Lab Studio in Milano, but they were cool. Mm-hmm. They didn't cost too much, and they were really helpful. They helped us putting that sound out, and all the people we actually met in this journey, because there was something that helped us with the pictures, someone who helped us with the graphics.
Yeah.
And everyone was interested in new music, as we said, people discovering new stuff. And it was cool to see them just getting curious about us and everything that we represent.
That was my first experience in studio.
Oh.
Okay, our first experience together in studio.
Yeah.
And the vibes.
Was the
Una figata.
Yeah, because you always watch
so
on YouTube
cool.
now. You see how other bands are doing and everything, and then you are there. You do the same.
Yeah.
And that's cool because you are living the dream. You're
living the dream.
This idea. You see your experience. You see what you like, what you don't like. Yeah. I always hate playing in studio, even if I like the idea of playing in studio.
No, it's cool. It's cool because
and you're here. You are in studio for make your music.
Yeah.
Yeah, not covers our music.
And you can eat junk food.
It's a dream.
It's a dream.
Yeah.
Dream big, guys.
Dream big, man.
Always.
Yeah, but what you said about investment, this is also an important topic because we know that money doesn't grow on the trees.
Yeah, we know that.
On or under. But
it's your dream. Yeah, I mean, dream big. It means that it's possible. Yeah. But you have to invest yourself, even if it means economically. But you have to invest emotionally. You have to invest your strength, your energy in it, and your time, which is the most valuable thing, because the time you invest in something, you take it away from other stuff like your family, your girlfriend, boyfriend, everything. You just leave them out of it, and you push through your goals.
Yes.
Yeah.
And people don't always understand that, because most of the time they take you for granted.
Yeah, because there is this word sacrifice that is always related like something painful, something drastic.
But if you like what you're doing, you don't
always
give
like
a shit.
this. It's like the word egoistic or selfish.
Yeah.
I think it in a bad way connotation. Yeah, you can be just an asshole, but in some ways you need to be selfish in some situation. And on the long run, people will notice, in that specific situation, you talk on yourself and you grow up and you go. And this is also with sacrifice time, investing in this and that. I always remember the words of a good friend of mine, that he always been a very good photographer. And also we also had a lot of bands that we loved in common. So it was with him was cool because always analyzing detail, the cover up, the artwork. There's always something that I always say to all the bands I met, or I now talk about band, but also single artists. And like this is a look. Don't be scared to try go out of schemas and everything, because if the artwork represent your music, you win. You know
Exactly.
But he always tell me, at the time when you send back the CDs as with the demo or EPs, and he say just always look at the details that you put on it, the graphic, do a good graphic, do a good photo inside. Don't be shy, or don't think that it's not, because maybe the promoter or the one guy just received the album, I keep on the desk, because now it happens to me to send me material. It's not that I open the package and I listen to it. Sometimes I just take my time, or I don't have time. But if it's catchy and it's there on the table, even 1 week later, you see, oh yeah, there was that. I definitely need to check it out.
I need to check that out.
And this is something that just goes great.
Yeah. But what I wanted to add to what I said before, it's like, without the sacrifice of us, and of course of all the people around us, the people that we love, and that people that love us, like our families, without the sacrifices of them, I mean, I almost never see my parents, for example, and they're like always home waiting for me, and that thanks to them, I mean, thank you so much. But we tend to give so many stuff for granted, but in the end, it's part of the sacrifice you make, and you make it with a tear on your face.
It's one life, you have to live it.
Exactly.
It's now or never.
It's now or never.
Right.
But I think the vision you have of something bad happening to you at always that positive side. For example, when I think I'm sacrificing time, which could I spend with I don't know, making experience around the world.
I mean, you got maybe friends doing something else,
Yeah.
bungee jumping or traveling somewhere. You say, oh, maybe I should do it. No, you are doing something that for you is even more important, or years later, or maybe you will understand that years later.
Exactly.
That's
It's an
great.
investment you made on yourself.
Now I think that the positive side of being in a band for me, which I am a student, it's I can understand what working people who have already a job are dealing every day, because as a student I'm not really organized. I don't know how a job is for a person, but this gives me an opportunity to be more organized, to know that my time is really valuable. So the positive side is I learning something from this
that's
journey.
what we were talking
Yeah,
about.
exactly.
Working as a band, you improve yourself with the time, you learn this and that. You say he bought his new pedals, he start learning something new, and as a student it's normal that you have, I mean, you can expect somebody to work full time and study full time. I mean, I also studied. I had like a side job, and it was great because at the same time I was learning something. But even there's always this process and everything. And then if you really can catch the glance. But you said about like when people now at school, when you see on social network, is those sentences like "seize the day," "carpe diem," like it's
YOLO.
Yeah, what does it mean? What does it mean? And through the experience, you understand. Yeah, I sacrificed that, or I'm living that right now. And I'm really happy. As I said, maybe you will be it's something that happened once in your life, but you got it. You can say, I was there. To all the audience of the podcast, thank you very much to watch this episode. All the description about the band that will be related and written down the description of this episode. This was SUNSET99 with me here. Thank you, and a big shout out to MitchBox.productions for this amazing experience. See you next time. Check this out. Dream big!
Bye.
So. Music to live for with Shanti.